are you? It's Trapson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today we are back in Tanaris on the Paladin. We're going to turn in the Sunken Temple quest to Marvin Rivetseeker.
I know. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My home is actually in Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here, I thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
Yes, the Sunken Temple. I can say that I have seen it with my own eyes. Perhaps you'd like to hear more about it? You look like the adventurous type. I know things that may intrigue you. I once entered the foreboding chambers of the Sunken Temple. The evil in that place penetrates all that enter. I barely managed to find my way out, wading through the ooze that now covers the floors. All I can remember is stumbling through a large circular room filled with serpent statues. Recently, I discovered a round stone that appeared to have the same serpent symbol imprinted on it. I had it packed up and shipped to my workshop in Ratchet. Retrieve it and I might be able to tell you more.
Alright, well, it looks like we need to go to Ratchet, guys. But we won't be doing that just yet. We are going to be heading over to Ungoro. And we are going to pick up the quests Muijin and Larian. And the reason why we're doing that is because that quest chains into another quest for the Sunken Temple. And today we are pretty much just continuing that journey. Look at all the turd on the ground. What the heck is that? What the heck's going on here? And the Muijin and Larian quest, it's sort of like World of Warcraft's version of Mario and Luigi. And Mario Galaxy is coming out with a movie. The first one did pretty damn well. 2023 Super Mario Bros. I think it's the highest grossing video game movie of all time. I think they had like over 1.3 billion in sales. Which I'm not surprised. Mario's a pretty popular, gaming IP, if not one of the most popular of all time. So I assume the next movie will be will do well. Just a guess. I think it's called Super Mario Galaxy, and Yoshi's going to be in it this time. I haven't watched the first one. Maybe I'll check it out before the new movie comes out. I haven't really watched any of the Sonic movies either. I've heard they've done very well as well. I was a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a little kid. I think that was like the first game I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Genesis. The good old 90s. Great time to be a kid, that's for sure. And Blizzard is having like a 35th anniversary event coming up soon. Supposedly in the next 4 weeks, they will be announcing what they plan on doing with many of their different games like Overwatch, Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, Diablo. They did not mention Heroes of the Storm or StarCraft, which I was a little disappointed. But who knows? Maybe we'll see some StarCraft announcements. I hope we do. Okay, we'll go head over here, actually. Willadin's Journal? Do you have to get it off of a mob? Yeah. So we'll do that later. And they showed like a video of just a gaming room, and it had like a bunch of Blizzard titles, like original StarCraft, StarCraft 2. They had like classic World of Warcraft on the monitor. Just old, like, you know, gaming, just game boxes where you I haven't bought a game, like a physical copy of a game, in so long. I don't even know what to call like a physical copy of a game anymore. But yeah, you know, the box where the game used to come in. Yeah, there was a bunch of those on the table. And yeah, so they tried to make it look kind of nostalgic. Maybe we'll get it some Classic Plus news. I think we'll probably hear about Wrath of the Lich King. What they plan on doing with TBC. There's a Devil Sword right there. 55 Elite. Yeah, we'll see what they do. I hope we see some, like, new games. Like, you know, they use the universe of one game, of, like, say, World of Warcraft, and then put it into, like, another game genre. Seen a pretty cool idea about Total War World of Warcraft. I don't know if you guys ever played any of the Total War games. It's pretty popular with Warhammer. But it would be awesome if they had a Total War World of Warcraft game. I think that'd be pretty cool. It's a lot like Warhammer style strategy. You know, you set up your armies and then they fight. I guess you could call it an RTS game, a real-time strategy game. It's just not the common one that you see Blizzard do with, like, you know, Warcraft 3 and StarCraft. Or you're, like, starting from scratch, building a base, gathering minerals, gathering gas or wood, and then spending that on units. It's more like you already have your units set up and you're just setting them up for a big battle. With Total War's like... Awesome game. Pretty good franchise. I think we got like a free Total War game from Epic a couple weeks ago. During the Christmas holiday event. I think it was based on the old Chinese war history. All right, so here we are, guys. So where's this flight point here? Let's go pick this up.
Where would you like to fly to?
And there's Muujin and Larian. The Alliance has a chat with Larian, which is Luigi.
See Larian over there? It's his fault we're
Well, Muujin is Luigi.
we were going the wrong way, but would he
Larian
listen?
is Mario.
And would you believe that he's the one that won't speak to me? Well, until he changes his mind, let's have a bit of fun with him. Have you noticed the strange plant-like creatures around here? They're nothing but trouble, really, but I think if trained properly, I could get them to obey commands.
There's Larian there.
I'll need some
Kinda looks like
samples to
Mario.
study. Do you think you could collect some?
I'm gonna go in here quick though. I always take a screenshot with the crystals in all my playthroughs. So we're gonna take a little crystal screenshot. It's a pretty cool little cave. There isn't many like this in World of Warcraft. The Crystal Cave in Ungro Crater. Here we go. It's a good shot right here. Look at all the colors. Alright, so let's do this quest, guys. We need to collect blood petals, 15. And that is what we are going to do. Not too sure if there's any other quests what we should do while we're here. I could pick up the other Ungoro quests. Maybe we'll come back and do them, like roll the bones.
For the love of all that is holy and dear, please tell me that you've come to deliver us from this forsaken land. Though I'm with Marshall Expeditions, I would give you the gold teeth from my mouth to climb inside your backpack and leave this place. You'd think that being chief digger for Marshall Expeditions means I like digging. There might be worse things to do in this world, but none really leap to mind. We were supposed to be digging in Terror Run. Fantastic name, by the way, for dead stegodons and diametrodons. Well, there are plenty of live ones there, too. Will and Hall are still all about studying this death trap, so we need those dinosaur bones. Between you and me, though, bringing some from live ones will work out just as well.
I don't know how you made it here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. I'm Willadin Marshall, and I lead a non-aligned expedition troop. Our latest and greatest endeavor has met with what seems like countless disasters, the most serious of which being that we underestimated the savagery of Ungoro Crater. As we fled our base camps in the southwestern and northeastern parts of the crater, we left behind vital supplies. You look like you're capable enough. Can you help us by getting them back?
I'm making a flying machine. I got stranded here, and I'm absolutely horrible at finding my way around. I'd take a Griffin or Wind Rider back to Gadgetzan, but those beasts just scare me to death. So will you help me? All I have left to build is the wings, and I was thinking that the webby scales from the Pterodax and Diametrodon would be perfect. There's no way I'm going to go up against one of those, but you look pretty tough. Why don't you give it a try?
Alright, so there we go. We got a few quests, just in case we fight some of the dinosaurs out here. We'll at least get some of that done. I don't really plan on getting all of these quests done today, but we'll get the blood petal one completed and probably the research equipment quest. Probably hunt down blood petals. I know I've been releasing quite a few videos. Probably said this a couple times now, but trying to get to level 58 at least so we can get through the Dark Portal on February 5th. And it's one of the themes of the playthrough was to try to level up fast enough so we can go through the portal with everybody. So it's going to be a little bit of spam with the videos. So you might see a lot of videos in your feed. I know some people might not like that, but it won't be forever. I'll probably slow it down once we get out to TBC. Or maybe not. It's up to you. We'll see. I'll just see how it is. If I can actually put out more content, maybe I'll just do that instead. Just put out whatever and just let it all out all the time instead of having like a slow drip, like a consistent drip of like a certain amount of videos per day. That's usually how I do it, so it's not too overwhelming and doesn't, like, you know, spam your YouTube feed. But if some of you don't mind, I don't mind putting them out either. We'll see how it goes. See what people say and I'm also hoping to see like a StarCraft game get announced in the next few weeks. That'd be really cool. I think the last time we got a StarCraft game was in 2010, I believe. StarCraft 2 came out. Oh my gosh. Hold on, Girl Crater, man. You're never safe in this dinosaur jungle. Just eat one of these health pots. I'm getting feared now. Hope we don't have to lay on hands. We might have to. Much higher level than us. This Pterodax, we're gonna miss a lot of our hits. Stun him here. Guess we'll try to heal. I have to do the bubble bandage. Need enough mana to bubble though. We have enough now. Probably a good time to bubble bandage. It's another thing we can do too. We can get rune cloth bandages. What a little battle we're having here at this level 52 Pterodax. This is why I don't want to do the dinosaur quests. Because look how long these fights are. We can barely hit this guy. There we go. Still have lay on hands. Stun him here. Hoping that we don't have to use it. My fear is nasty. We're gonna have to use it. Lay on hands and bubble for level 52 Pterodax. Hopefully we get a scale. At least. It's about damn time. Yeah, hopefully we see some StarCraft games. I would... Even if it's not an RTS, I'd be fine with that. I was talking about like a Helldivers 2 style StarCraft game. I think that'd be really cool, like an FPS. There's a lot they can do with that that franchise. And they kind of just put it on the back burner for like over a decade, almost two. Well, I guess they had expansions come out, though. Like, the StarCraft 2 came out in 2010, but Legacy of the Void, I believe, came out in, like, 2015. So I guess it's been, like, just over 10 years since we've seen a new, like, StarCraft game. And there's a level 54 Rogue. It's probably a better level to be in on Girl Creators, is that level. But we're here just because we kind of want to get all the quests for Sunken Temple, so it's worth the challenge, I guess, of being in this zone. And then we got this crate, so we just have to go down here to get the next one. There's a lot of high-level dinosaurs down here. Decent amount of people leveling, too. Maybe I should wait for Bubble to come back. Or we head down there. There we go. We got the Mangled Journal.
You have uncovered a mangled journal. Parts of it remain legible, with a Willardon Marshal claiming ownership over the contents therein. If the journal is accurate, then Willardon may be found somewhere in the northern part of the crater. According to the journal, he and his companions sought higher ground from the savage beasts of the crater once their base camps were overrun.
There we go. We'll turn that in. We'll get ourselves a food buff. And we need quite a few more petals. We might be here for quite a while, actually. Seems like we're not the only ones trying to. farm blood petals here. I think this guy Clurb is as well. Trying to get his Sunken Temple quests going. We are getting beat up. Chug another health pot here. Yeah, bubble back. We're completely out of mana. Dispel this poison. Yeah, no petal. This is gonna be a grind. This druid's doing better than me, man. See, he's like barely taking any damage. He's level 48. Thing is, he's a feral, right? So I wonder how the hit is, right? He doesn't really doesn't use a weapon. He's just it's like smacking him with his claws. There we go. Probably a good time to put this use these coarse sharpening stones. So I might put that on this Bonebiter axe. Gives us +3 weapon damage for an hour on our Bonebiter. We've had these for a while. Yeah, we're clearly doing the same thing. We're trying to get this Luigi and Mario quest completed. Alright, let's make our way over here. We'll try to get that last research piece of research equipment. What this guy's doing, probably the same thing. He's picking up dirt. He's doing the dirt quest. We got some soil as well. It's one thing about the Angora quests, they're kind of brutal. Especially this bones one where you have to collect dinosaur bones. Could be kind of a pain. You probably have to kill like 35 to 40 of those flower monsters before we get all of the blood petals we need. There are weaker ones though. I wonder where the weakest ones are. I think they're in this area where we were. I think 49 is the lowest level you can beat. It's like mob you can fight. in Ungoro Crater. Dimetrodons, yeah, those are the dinosaur bone quests. You combine the Dimetrodon scale and the Pterodax quest with it, though. It's not too bad. You can actually get quite a few bones from it. Probably won't fight these level 52 flares, so it would completely wreck us. Hopefully we can get this research equipment without having any issues. All the mobs around here are pretty high level. We're lucky that we have 75% mount speed. Hopefully we'll be able to keep away from all these dinosaurs and oozes. Now it's in this area. Kind of forget where, but it's here. 55 priests, pretty close, getting there. So yeah, it's right here. Perfect. One people killed. I think that priest killed a bunch of mobs here, and so we just get to run in and pick this up and then get out. There we go. We got our research equipment. Now turn that in, I believe, right? Yeah, Expedition Salvation, there it is. Its blood petals are... Well, these flower monsters are pretty high levels, so we'll head back to where we were farming them. We'll have to probably compete with that druid. So that druid will probably stay in that same area. Up here is actually, they're all high level as well. I think they're all probably like 52, 53. This side of Ungoro Crater usually has higher level mobs. Oh, we made it to the other side. Just have to go a little bit north. Hopefully we start finding level 49s again. There's a rogue. Hopefully we don't get ganked. Yeah, I heard about this debuff in the Chinese version of World of Warcraft, where if you get ganked, you're like protected from harm. Say somebody ganks you, you're like 5 levels higher. For an hour, you can't be ganked by a person who's 5 levels higher than you. As long as you don't attack them. I wonder if they'll eventually bring that to North American and European World of Warcraft servers. There we go, we're back. Should have bought some food before we came to Angoro. Gonna run out of food pretty soon. And I'm not too sure if there's any food vendors back at Marshall's Refuge. Good check. Could see if there's like a food and drink vendor here. Doesn't look like it. If we could make any food, probably not. The good thing is we can heal ourselves. We'll just have to drink more manas. Damn it. Not the only ones doing this quest. Juicy Dumps is doing it as well. You should be on the other side, though. That guy's 54, man. You could just farm, like, all of them, all the stuff over here. Get more XP. I wonder if the drop rate's higher, too, from the higher level blood petals. All of them have different abilities too, though, like the flares, the lashers, and the threshers. And there's some on the other side. Some of them put some pretty nasty dots on you. I think the threshers put a poison up. Here we go. I wonder if you can buy these now, they're quest item. Some people are doing that. They're just to level a little bit faster. If it gets tight, maybe we might have to do that. Which is just going to the auction house and buying. You know, you can buy. It's sell like donate wool cloth, rune cloth, all that stuff. There's also some quests in the Blasted Lands where you can buy the quest items for it and then get XP that way. Hopefully we don't have to do that. Be nice to save the gold for epic flying. Yeah, these threshers put dots up. Much stronger than the lashers. Might die here. There's a dot up. I wonder if we'll get all the blood petals, guys. Maybe, maybe not. Try to keep the episodes at least under an hour. Might take us like 2 hours to get these blood petals. I didn't think it would take this long. I thought we would just like have to like talk to somebody and then they would send us to the dungeon. But that's just how Ungoro Crater is. It's a zone I usually try to avoid, to be honest. Especially in hardcore, there's like these high level have you seen one already? The Devil Swords, big T-Rexes, 55 elites. If you run into those on hardcore and you can't like vanish or you know, as like a hunter feign death to drop aggro, pretty much dead. Unless you're like able to get away. I got attacked on my hardcore rogue and warrior in this zone. I survived on my rogue because I had vanish. My warrior I kind of just got lucky because I had engineering and there's this target dummy that you can make with engineering, and it takes aggro off of the mob that's attacking you for a little bit until they kill it. So I was lucky that I had that and it saved my life and I didn't run into anything else. But it's a dangerous zone. And the quests take a long time to complete. The drop rates are not good. I'm not too sure if it's different though in TBC. Because I think they made drop rates better in future expansions, pretty sure. Come on. Can't get one to drop. This next one's dropping one. Usually when I do this quest, I think I go to the higher level ones. I think they have a higher drop rate. I wonder if I could check them all out and just see the drop rates. Blood petal. Lasher. There we go. TBC Classic. What's the drop rate on a blood petal? 21%. You got like between a 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 chance for it to drop. Which is kind of rough. You get on the unlucky end and it's like 1 in 5. Means you have to kill 75 of these. It's quite a bit. There we go, we got another one. You've been kind of lucky, I guess. That's a flare. I don't really want to fight flares. much higher level than us. I wonder if the Threshers have the same drop rate. Thresher. As the Flayers. Or the Lashers, I mean. Yeah, it's 21%. It's all the same. We also have a 21% chance to drop on Goro soil. There we go. We're starting to get lucky. Maybe Blizzard knows I'm looking up the drop rates. That'd be weird if they were listening and then once they hear that you're complaining, it's like they're listening to you. Once they hear that you're complaining about drop rates, they're just like, just give it to him. We don't want him to subscribe. Give him what he wants. It's just a quest item. It's not like a rare mount or anything like that. Yeah, it's all 21% drop rate supposedly in TBC. I wonder if it's different in vanilla. Supposedly we got lucky with the Mangled Journal. Supposedly the Mangled Journal is a 1.3% drop rate. I think these are wrong, man. There's no way the Mangled Journal, which is the quest item we got, is a 1.3% drop rate. I usually get that right away. Like, once you enter Ungoro Crater, you kill like 10 to 12 mobs, you're going to get a Mangled Journal. I highly doubt it's a 1% drop rate. Also, this zone's good for mining small thorium. Just run around the outside here. Bunch of small thorium around here. If you're leveling your mining, we'll eventually have to do that. 38 minutes on our sharpened weapon. And Ungoro soil you can actually sell as well. It's another quest that you could just go to the auction house, buy the soil, and then just complete the quest. You're our last cured ham steak. Oh, crap. Good old Sants, the orc enhanced shaman. Everyone's just fighting, taking the blood petals down. There's another one. Fight the Lasher, though. Spawn rate's pretty good here, though. You don't really have to compete to fight these. Seems like everybody's here killing them, and there's quite a few people. And there you go. There's a Devilsaur right there, guys. Just walking up, sneaking up on us. If we were playing hardcore, that could have been the end of us. It's probably not too bad as a Paladin, though. Like, if you played hardcore and you got engineering on a Paladin, and you got your target dummies all set up, you know, you could get attacked, you could target dummy, run away. If things go south after that, you can bubble and then lay on hands. Like, you have a lot of survivability as a Paladin. You can also heal yourself, too. He's fighting a devil sword. Is he running away? I think he's fighting it. I think he's running away. He's getting wrecked. He's dead. See? There you go. That's the end of your character. Level 51 hunter. Guess he didn't have feign death. Or he didn't use it. Is he a horde? Probably take care of ourselves before we die. Whichever that is. Yeah, it's a horde. Green skin. This guy's coming back to finish me off. Yeah, okay, we gotta get out of here. I'm not getting attacked by a devil sword. But that's how it goes, guys. That's how you lose your character. And girl, that's why I'm not a big fan of it. It's a good zone, though. You kind of have to come here. It's got a lot of good quests for leveling up, though. The kill quests are always good quests like this, where you just kill mobs over and over again. Same with the dinosaur one. It's how you get. It's usually how you level in WoW. You just kill mobs until you get there. It's faster you're killing mobs, faster you level. When TBC, the quests are they give it a little bit more XP. Okay, we got another blood petal. Got some poison on us. Just mana up here. I don't know if we have any other food, guys. Now we got a nice black truffle here. We'll eat that. Tries we haven't been ganked by any of these guys. Yeah. Just when I say it. Later, Druid. Have a good day, pal. You gonna keep chasing me? Is that the plan? Chase me down? Don't have an epic mount, eh? Is that guy level 60? It's level 59. Bro, you're gonna get completely wrecked. Run away, dude. What's this guy doing? Why'd he start fighting him? You're level 60. That guy has raid gear, probably. He's just out here fighting. He would completely wreck me. There's this hunter. I think it might be time to get out of here. This druid's gonna try to kill us. Head back and turn in some quests. I think we might go buy some food, actually. We need a little bit. I wanted to help that 59, but we weren't doing much damage, and he was like already dead by the time I dropped a Hodge on his head. Wasn't much I could do. That guy's just running around on Goral Crater, ganking lobies. That's the Pterodax area. But that would be a fair fight, though. The warrior and the druid, they would consider that fair. Even though it's not even close. Like, if a level 60 with raid gear compared to level 59, it's not even close at all. It's pretty much 5 levels higher or more. It's because of gear.
Hello, stranger, and welcome to the untamed majesty of Ungoro Crater. My name is Willadin Marshall. My sister, our companions, and I make up
Okay, I got a
Marshall
little bit of XP
Expeditions,
there.
scientists and explorers of Azeroth's wild and great unknown. We've hit a bit of a rough patch here, and we're looking for some help if you have the time. You got both our foodstuff and our research equipment back. You've not only saved the expedition, you've also saved
Not bad,
our
we get
lives.
food here.
I and the rest of my team can't thank you enough. We just might make it here for a while now, thanks to you. While we don't have
I'll like a
much,
20
I'm
stack of
certainly
that.
not going to leave you high and dry for the invaluable help you've given us. Thank you, adventurer. You've got a friend in Marshall Expeditions. Well, look at this, my journal. I thought it was lost, much like almost everything else we brought into Ungoro. I thank you kindly for returning this to me.
I got what you need.
All right, well, there we go, guys. I think we need these waste wander pouches anymore. Well, we got some food. It's good that there's a food vendor here, Nurgle. And next episode we'll continue our blood petal journey. Hopefully we don't get ganked too much and we avoid devil swords as well. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.